Namaste my dear students, welcome to the English class of grade 5. How are you feeling today? That's great. I am also feeling fine. So now, are you ready with your necessary materials like your English textbook, English notebook, pen or pencil? Okay, that's fine. Then, what do you think? What are we going to do today? Do you have any guesses? Yes, of course, we are in Unit 1, aren't we? Okay, then, what are the topics that are left? Can you tell me? Okay, yes, that is reading to and do it yourself. That two exercises are left. So now, today we are going to start with reading to. So, are you ready to start with me? Okay, that's great. So, all of you, look at this picture. Can you see this picture? Look at the picture and guess the answers to these questions. So, now, all of you look at this picture, then answer me some of the questions. Are you ready to do that? Okay, so then tell me, what do you see in this picture? Yes, can you tell me? What do you see in the picture? Yes, it's a picture of a tree. So, what kind of tree is it? Yes, very good. It's a colorful tree. You can say the lots of colors are here. So, we can say it's a colorful tree. Okay then, tell me what colors of leaves are there? Yes, can you tell me the name of the colors? Oh, that's good. That's fine. They are red, brown, orange, yellow, green, etc. Yes, these are some of the colors that you can see there in the tree. Isn't it? Okay. Then, can you tell me what happens when the leaves of a tree fall down? Have you ever seen the leaves of the trees fall down? You have seen that? Okay, then tell me, when have you seen that? In which time or in which period you can see that the leaves have fallen down? That's good. Yes, so when the season changes or the weather changes, then you can see the leaves of the trees falling down. Haven't you? Yes, that's correct. Okay, so can you tell me exactly in which season the leaves of the trees have fallen down? Have you guessed it? Okay, which season you are? Then tell me, what are the seasons? Yes? Very good. That is spring, summer, autumn. Yes? And what is the another one? Yes, very good. So, in which season you can see that the leaves of the trees have fallen down? Is it in spring? I don't think so. So, in which season is it? Okay, that is in autumn. Yes, autumn season, and you can also say fall. That is the another name of the autumn season, fall. So, in that season, we can see that the leaves of the trees becomes in different color and then they fall down. Isn't it? Okay. So, yes, we are going to start reading too. So, can you guess what kind of things we are going to read in this reading too? Have you any guesses? Of course. Here we have seen the colorful trees. So, maybe it is about the trees. That's great. So, let's see. You can see in your book also, that's the topic is tree leaves. And here you can see, this is a poem. Isn't it? So, do you like to sing this poem? Okay, that's great. So, here we can start to sing this poem. But before that, before we start this poem, here are some new words for you. So let's see you can guess the meaning of these words or not. So this word you can see the first one here, STEM. How do you pronounce it? I think that you have already listened this word in science. So can you tell me how do you pronounce this word? STEM. All of you repeat it again. STEM. Okay, so what do you mean by STEM? Yes, you can see here, this is a plant. And you can say this direction is called stem. So it is a part of a plant. Of course, stem is a part of the plant. Also, it is called trunk. Yes. So now, let's see another word. What is written here? Can you read this? WONDERED. Wondered. All of you repeat after me. Wondered. Say it again. Wondered. What do you mean by wondered? Can you tell me? So here you can see this picture. A boy is sitting there and thinking about something. Yes, maybe he has seen something and thinking about that thing. So that means, yes, he is feeling curious about that thing. That is wondered, feeling curious. As if you see some new things or some other things that you haven't seen. Then you want to find out what kind of thing is that. That is wondered. Okay, then let's see another word. That is LAND, land. Say it again. Land. Repeat it again. Land. So now, what does this land mean? Okay. Land means you can say this is all a part of the land. Yes, that means there is no water where you can run or where you can walk or where you can play. That is the part of the earth's surface. Yes, earth's surface where there is no water, that is called land. Of course, you know, you always walk on the land. Yes, of course, that it is. So now, let's see the another word. What is this word? Can you say this? Can you read this one? Yes, BADE, bed. Okay, repeat it again. Bed. Say it once again. Bed. Okay, so what do you mean this? What is the meaning of this bed? What do you mean by this? Bade goodbye. Here you can say bade goodbye. So, what do you think about this bade? Here you can say one boy is walking there and the another boy is waving his hand like this. So, that means wish or utter greeting or farewell. That means if you meet someone, then you can say good morning or hello or good afternoon. You wish like that. And if you leave someone, if you are leaving someone, then you can say, what do you say? You have already learned that in previous class. So what do you say? Very good. Goodbye or see you soon. See you tomorrow, like that. So that means bade. If you are wishing something or if you are greeting or bidding farewell to someone, that is bade. Okay now, so are you ready to sing this poem with me? Oh, I know you all are very excited, aren't you? Okay then, let's start. Red, yellow, orange and brown, from the trees leaves fell down. It's the winter that had called them. They came down, leaving their stem. They fell on my head and on my hand. I wondered where they would all land. I looked at them, they were dancing. With the wind, they were playing. They fell down all the day long. Together they sang a beautiful song. They came to me and bade goodbye and flew again towards the sky and flew again towards the sky. Okay, very nice. So, you have already sung with me. Do you want to repeat it again? Yes? Okay, let's see here. We are going to sing this poem again. Are you ready to do that? Okay, then let's sing it together. Red, yellow, orange and brown, from the trees leaves fell down. It's the winter that had called them. They came down, leaving their stem. They fell on my head, on my hand. I wondered where they would all land. I looked at them, they were dancing with the wind. They were playing. They fell down all the day long. Together they sang a beautiful song. They came to me and bid goodbye and flew again towards the sky and flew again towards the sky. So, do you enjoy this poem? That's great. Okay, I also like this poem. This poem is very beautiful. Okay, then can you tell me what this poem is about? Yes? Of course, it is about tree leaves. The topic is already tree leaves. So, what do you see here? What kind of colors it says the tree leaves has? Yes, red, yellow, orange and brown. Very good. And in which season it mentioned here? Can you tell me which season is mentioned here in this poem? That is winter. We can say the season, the mentioned season is winter here. So now tell me, where did the leaves fall? Where did the leaves fall? That is on my head, on my hand. So is it actually on my head and on my hand? I hope that it doesn't, because the writer who writes this poem, that says that they fell on his hand, his head and on his hand. Isn't it actually? Yes, the writer has written this poem. So, what is mentioned here? That all about the writer. Isn't it? So, we can say that where did the tree leaves fall? Of course, that fell on writer's head and writer's hand. Okay, so now the writer is wondering here that where they would all land. What do you think? Where they would all land? Yes, that is about they means tree leaves. Where they would all land? On the land? Yes. And at last, where did they go? They bade goodbye. And where did they go? Yes, of course, they again flew towards the sky. That's correct. They again flew towards the sky. So that is all about tree leaves. So we have already learned this poem and we have already talked lots of things about the leaves. So what kind of colors it changes? What kind of colors it changes when the season changes? Isn't it? Okay, so we have already talked lots of things about the poem. Now, do you know something about the rhyming words? Can you tell me some of the rhyming words? Like if I say pen, pen. Yes, pen. What is the rhyming word of pen? Yes, that's correct. That is hen. Or maybe another word you can say? That is tin. That's good. So now, I will ask you, then tell me, what is the rhyming word in this poem? Okay? Like brown. What is the rhyming word of brown? Of course, that is down. Good. What about them? Them, stem. We can see the last sound is similar. Yes, if the last sound is similar, that is called rhyming words. Okay, so let's see another one. Hand. What about hand? Land. Very good. Then what is it about dancing? Dancing? Playing. That's good. Okay, then let's see the another word that is long. Long? Shong. Very good. Then the another word we can see here, goodbye. What is the rhyming word of goodbye here? Sky. Okay, so these are some of the rhyming words that is used in this poem. Isn't it? Okay, then let's move forward. Let's look at some of the exercises that is given in your textbook. So let's see the exercise A that is given here. Find the words from the poem that rhyme with the given words and at least one more rhyming word yourself for each of them. So now, what does this exercise mean? Can you tell me? Very good. We have just practiced some of the rhyming words. So now, what this exercise tells us that we have to find out the rhyming words from the poem. And also add one more rhyming word yourself. You have to put there. So, are you ready to do that? Yes, of course, it's an exciting exercise. Let's see the first word. The first word is brown. Yes? Okay, first of all, find out the rhyming word from your poem. We have just practiced some of the rhyming words, yes? So, let's find out the rhyming words from the poem. What is the rhyming word of brown? That it is down. Okay, now you have to say it one rhyming word yourself. So, can you find out one rhyming word yourself? Like brown, down. What should be another one? That's correct. That is town. In this way, you can also find another one. You can also add another rhyming words here yourself. Aren't you? That's great. Okay, then let's look at another word. So, what is another word here? Can you tell me? That is them. So, now find out the rhyming word from your poem. Yes? Very good. That is stem. Now, let's find out one of the rhyming word yourself. So, what should be the another rhyming word of them, stem, like that? Him or tame, like that. Okay, so let's see another word. Hand. Okay, so I think it should be simple for you. What is the rhyming word of hand in poem? Yeah, that's great. Land. And what should be the another one? Another rhyming word? Hand, land, like that? Yeah, very good. Sand. Very nice. Okay, then let's look at another word. What is it? Very nice. Long. So, what should be the another rhyming word in the poem? Very good. Song. Long, song. Okay, then let's find out the another rhyming word. Long, song. Then, what should be the another one? Very good. Strong. Good, very nice. Okay, now here is the last one word for you. That is goodbye. So, what is the rhyming word in the poem of the goodbye? Very nice. Sky. Okay, then tell me the another rhyming word yourself. What should be the rhyming word of goodbye? Sky. Like that? Okay, that's great. Hi. Excellent. You have done it very well. Okay, so it's easy for you to find out the rhyming words? I think that it's quite easy for you, isn't it? Okay, then let's move forward to the another exercise, that is exercise B. And what is this exercise about? Can you read this? Okay, answer these questions. That means very simple, you have to write the answer of the questions. And where can you find the answers? Of course, from the poem that you have just read, haven't you? Okay, then let's see the first question. What are the colors of the fallen leaves? Yes, so now we have to find out the answer from the poem. Okay, so here is the first stanza for you of the poem. So let's find out where is the answer. So are you ready to find out? Okay, then let's start. So here it is, red, yellow, orange and brown. From the trees, leaves fell down. It's the winter that had called them. They came down, leaving their stem. So where do you think the answer is? What are the colors of the fallen leaves? Yes, you have to find out the colors of the fallen leaves. So what do you think? What is the answer? That's great. In the first line, you can say red, yellow, orange and brown. So that are all the colors that is mentioned in the poem of the leaves. So how can you write the answer? Can you tell me how do you write this answer? Yes, you can also write down the colors of the fallen leaves are red, yellow, orange and brown. Like that. Or you can also write down in short form red, yellow, orange and brown. You can also write like that. And you can also write like this one. Red, yellow, orange and brown are the colors of the fallen leaves. So you can write the same answer in different way. So it's now let's see, we have already finished the first question. Now let's see the another question. Why have the leaves fallen down? So what do you think? Why have the leaves fallen down? What is the reason behind it? Let's see this stanza again. So it is said, red, yellow, orange and brown, from the trees leaves fell down. It's the winter that had called them. They came down, leaving their stem. So which season it mentioned here? Winter. So what do you think? What is the reason behind it? That's correct. That is, it's the winter that had called them. That means, yes, because of the winter. Because of the winter season, the leaves have fallen down. So you can write it like this. The leaves have fallen down because of the winter. That's it. So now let's move forward to the next question. So the next question is, where did the leaves fall? So now here you can see the another stanza is given here. So now you have to find out the answer in this stanza. So let's see here, where did the leaves fall? So let's read this stanza first. They fell on my head and on my hand. I wondered where they would all land. I looked at them, they were dancing. With the wind, they were playing. So now what do you think? Where is the answer here? Yes? Of course, it's on the first line. Very good. You are really smart, aren't you? Okay, so they fell on my head and on my hand. So what do you think? What do you think? How do you write this answer? Where did the leaves fall? Do you write like this? The leaves fell on my head and on my hand? Yes, of course. You can write like this. The leaves fell on the speaker's head and hand. Because the speaker is someone else. Yeah, isn't it? So we have to write down a speaker's head and hand. Okay. So now let's see another question. What did the leaves do after they fell on the ground? So are you clear about this question? What did the leaves do after they fell on the ground? So here you can see some stanzas are given here. Now you have to find out the answer from it. So let's see what is given here. They fell on my head and on my hand. I wondered where they would all land. I looked at them, they were dancing. With the wind, they were playing. They fell down all the day long. Together they sang a beautiful song. They came to me and bade goodbye and flew again towards the sky. And flew again towards the sky. So what do you think? What should be the answer? Okay. So, that's good that it is given here. I looked at them, they were dancing, with the wind they were playing. They fell down all the day long. So when they fell down, what happened? They were dancing, they were playing, isn't it? Yes. So how do you write the answer? Yes, you can make it in one sentence. Also here, together they sang a beautiful song. So they did all these things, like they were dancing, they were playing, they sang a beautiful song. So now add these all things in only one sentence. So you can write it like this. They danced and played with the wind and sang a beautiful song. So now let's move on to the next question. Where did the leaves go again? So let's see here, where did the leaves go again? Yes, they fell down all the day long. Together they sang a beautiful song. They came to me and bade goodbye and flew again towards the sky. And flew again towards the sky. So what do you think? Where did the leaves go again? Did they fell on the land only? Or what happened to them? So you can see here, when they came to me and bade goodbye and flew again towards the sky. And flew again towards the sky. So what do you think? Where did the leaves go again? Of course, they flew again towards the sky. Okay. So now, these activities are already finished. Now we are moving on to the next activity, next exercise. That is exercise C. Let's see what is given here. In which season do tree leaves fall and why? Talk to your friends. So now we have already talked lots of things about tree and its leaves, mostly about the leaves. That leaves became in different color and then they fell down. So in which season, first the thing is, in which season do tree leaves fall? What do you think? Yes, of course, in autumn season, or in there is another word, fall. Yes, autumn or fall. And why? What happens to the leaves that they fell? Do you have some regions? Okay. In autumn season, what happened? Of course, in autumn season, the day becomes shorter. Isn't it? Yes. And leaves does not have the time to make food, make chlorophyll there. So, they become weak. When they become weak, they change their color and they fall down. So, you can say the different regions. Among the different regions, one of the region is tree leaves fall in autumn season because the days become shorter and cooler, which causes the lack of chlorophyll in them. They become weak and wind blow them away. So when the leaves become weak, what happens? That the wind blow them away. So you can say in this also, leaves has different colors like brown, yellow, and the wind blow them away. So like this, when the leaves change its color, so it becomes weak, and then what happens? Yes, it blew away by the wind. Okay, now, so this reading 2 exercise is finished now. So what have we done in this reading 2? Yes, of course, we have already shown a very beautiful poem about tree leaves. Haven't we? Yes, of course. Then we have found out some of the rhyming words, and then yes, we have also found out some of the answers of the questions. Okay, so now let's move on to the next topic that we have, do it yourself. That means you have to do it yourself. Okay, and I think that you can do it easily. Let's see what is the exercise mentioned here. Visit some public places in your locality. Find how different people greet or introduce each other and also say goodbye. What expressions do they use? Make notes in the table given below. Share your experience in the class. Okay, now let's say, so what kind of expressions we can write in greeting or introducing or saying goodbye? Like, also you have to write down in your locality what do the people say, or what do the people greet when they greeting or when they introducing or when they are saying goodbye. So let's see here first. How do people greet? What do the people say when they greet? Like hello, yes, of course, hello, hi, or they also can say good morning or good afternoon, like that. So in the same way, when they introduce themselves or introduce the other friends, how do they say? Can you give me some hints? Can you say something about that? What kind of expressions we use when you introduce yourself? Of course. Hi, I'm Nikhil, or hello, I'm Nikhil, like that. Or yes, my name is Ramesh, like that, like this. You can introduce yourself, isn't it? Okay. Then what kind of expressions you use when you say goodbye? Can you give me some things, some expressions? Can you give me some expressions when they say goodbye? Yes, very good. Simply they say goodbye. Or what another thing they say? Bye bye, or see you soon, or like that, see you tomorrow. Yes? So these are some of the expressions that people use when they greet or when they introduce or when they say goodbye. So now, what do you have to do? Yes, the same thing you have to do, but you have to find in your locality that what do the people say when they greet or when they introduce or when they say goodbye. As we have already mentioned some of the expressions, haven't we? Yes, of course, like that you also have to write some of the expressions here, and then you have to show it to your teacher. Okay? So I think that it is easy for you to do, isn't it? Oh, I like your excitement. So I hope that you all can do it well. So now tell me, what have we done in our today's class? Of course, we have already finished the reading 2 part, and then yes, there is an activity of do it yourself. So you have to do it well, and that's your assignment also, isn't it? So don't forget to do your assignment and then present it to your teacher. Okay? So I think that it is enough for our class today. Let's meet in our next class. Till then, stay safe. Take care. Goodbye.